A brief stream today as my entire life revolves around taking knackered old cars to garages. Yeah. So, finishing up some of the optimization stuff we did yesterday. Of course, I have had no feedback. Like, literally none, in fact. Did I not get anybody... No. Oh, wait. Responses. No, nope, nothing. I've just found there is a new system for doing profiling that Unity added very quietly without me noticing. Means you can profile with less overhead, which is just hilarious, really. Holy moly. Wait. Can't be. That seems... Let's give that another quick whirl. Also, for some reason, there does seem to be torches that aren't deregistered. Oops. Oh, if you're watching Mega Power, thanks for linking me that Reddit thread. That's bonkers. Like, so Valve have decided that if you do a review now, you can disable comments. Brilliant! Morning, DJ? No, yes. Morning, Dylan. I'm DJ. Non-matching profiler end sample. Line 454. Oh, did I? Oops, that meant to be in... No, wait, that's right. Torch sampler begin. Torch sampler end. What's wrong with that? I've never used these before. Oh, wait, yeah. No, wait, hold on. They're not, it can't stack. This can't happen. Torch sampler begin, there. And there are no more returns. Done. Oh, whatever. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. Let's do torch I let's see it. Let's see it error now. Probably still will. It shouldn't be able to. Yeah, non-matching profiler. I don't understand. I really don't. So I'm using a new profiling system. The difference is you don't create them live. The hell? This is not possible. Oh, hold on. Accept. What? Hold on. Apparently, it's nothing to do with the code I wrote. I just had a bit of a derp this morning, and what's it called? The fuck? Oh, did I start to write this yesterday? And then that's the, oh, maybe that's the last thing I wrote yesterday. That's possible. Update light mesh viz. Can we actually use M segment any further? No. Wait, what? No, that's fine. Where? Okay. Always surprises me. It shouldn't, but it always does. How much better, or how much slower everything runs with deep profiling on. Hey, let's turn deep profiling on. Okay, let's go stand in our spot. I can wait for it to load up. I think I might be able to get a little bit more out, but probably not anything appreciable. What I will do is I'll make life worse for myself, because that's how I roll. Because what I'm doing here is optimizing torches. Now, I don't know how many torches you've got in your base. Hopefully you've got less torches than this, but I know you and your torches. So what I've essentially done is a whole bunch of work regarding making the torches more optimal, threaded, very, very threaded now. But I think I can get a little bit more out of them than I've currently got. So I'm just seeing how much is left on the main thread. And that's what I can get. So I've just added like another 100 torches there or something. I need some in range, some out of range. Ironically, the current calculation is possibly takes more CPU time, but it takes it on a different thread. So that's probably okay. Slightly curious why the Spider Bro stuff is not been stored. Oh well, not important. Not important. Okay, let's give that a moment to settle down. No, no. Here we go. So just interestingly, the fixed updates was taking about a fifth of a millisecond with the profiler off, and with the profiler on, it's taking a lot more. A lot more. But it's percentage gains that's important, not fixed gains. So what we're going to do is we're going to open that up, grab some coffee. Coffee. And hello, Mega Power. As I said earlier, thank you for the alert to the Reddit post. Valve didn't tell us. I'm on the group where Valve tell us stuff, and then it didn't tell us. But yeah, I understand why Valve have done it. This concept of putting together reviews for the fucking safe space where you can't disagree with anyone. Yeah. The problem is, with most of the... I should probably sleep that, you know? Constantly strength. We haven't had any reviews on FortressCraft in a week, as far as I can tell. If I hit most helpful week, nothing. Like, we literally haven't had... Oh, I haven't had all reviews. All languages. Brilliant. Is this guy complaining about the review? Like the translation? Unfortunately, only partly translated to German. It does say so. After div bugs, I put the game back. As a big Factorio fan, I'll fuck you. And what was the other one? Just went, 9! It's not a review either, sir. So 2 reviews, both negative, both German. Hard to understand. Every world version for the last 4. If you're having an issue with FortressCraft and not another game, Please can you link me to the forum post where you detailed these issues? Reviews are not for tech support. The other thing is, yeah, wanna bet this guy's using mods? 100 hours in the last 2 weeks. Fuck you, you little shit. Fuck you. 100 hours in the last 2 weeks. Not recommended. Not recommended. 103 hours in the last 2 weeks. 103 hours in 2 weeks. Not recommended. Wow, just... Oh, God. Yeah, just... No, it's the best thing ever! Totally brilliant, it's awesome! No, don't not recommend it, though. I can't even put into words. Where's my webcam? That's a sock. Andy, some sort of message that says, "Hey, you're running a community translated version of the game. If you wish to help out translation, please head over to the forums. And if you want to revert back to English, press this button." That sort of message. That would be a great idea. Oh, that's exactly what we've got. Yeah, I think my microphone goes to sleep after a while or something. What are you doing, Puss? What are you doing? Okay, we still need to fix the lift entity. Oh, handle fixed update. Oh, actually, that's... Okay, we might have a look at that in a moment. Update movement, resolve boundary point. I actually think, surprisingly, there isn't a lot left to get out of that. Huh. Okay, well, I can ignore that one. Pre-CC checks. That's... Yes, Andy, that's exactly already in. Yes, this is a little expensive. And just happens, unfortunately, to be the... Okay, so that should... So, we won't search the mining upgrade unless we don't have... When we've already got force induction. Because he does. So that means that that one will go to sleep. Tier 1 assist machines is... manufacturing plant recipes. Auto ore remover, garbage remover. Waypoint machine, siren, conveyor filter. Iron gears, servo. I'm trying to figure out what I can predicate this off. It's not really anything any much. Location marker, teleporter. Wow, tier 1 assist machines has way too many things. I'm going to make a note on that. That's the wrong Trello. Tier 1 assist machines unlocks way too much. I might just put that in here because unfortunately that call there is expensive. Am I doing the cheap type of compare? String. Is it the string compare that's slow? Oh my god. Holy shit, that. Look at all that. I do wonder if string... And that's called compare ordinal, isn't it? And I've used it, and there's a couple of fields. Yeah, that's about twice as fast as a direct compare. So if it's 0, I can never remember. It's compare ordinal, and it's very unclear. So if it's 0, so if string dot compare ordinal key comma m entries I key. Is there a... is there a compare ordinal? Compare ordinal case. Oh, it's called ordinal. Okay. What? What? Do you want me to create an object to do it? I want to call a cheaper call compare. I will say this is a horribly expensive call, and to be honest, I shouldn't be calling it with the wrong thing. But I call it with tier 1 assist machines. I'll tell you what I'll do. Okay, what I'll do is I'll do that check there. Key should have been mEntries.key. That will speed it up slightly. I'm just trying to work out why we're doing this. Once the player has forced induction, what is forced induction? Mining out grade 1. At that point, I make sure the player has got automation and then lab research. I'd like to hide this one because this bit of code executes every single frame when the player doesn't have a CCCC. But I don't know at which point to sort of go, yeah. It's not going to have a Matameter or Fulcors or Herbicores. We could do it off. Let me just run over again. There doesn't seem to be anything in tier 1 assist machine that's critical. Auto ore remover, garbage remover, bar remover, heist, super heist, waypoint machine, siren, ACF, servo motor maker. It's a GAC, I can't check for it. And hi, DJ Morris's, or Maurice's. Iron gear maker, servo motor, lightweight machine housing maker, auto excavator. Okay, but tier 2 assist machines, on the other hand, it's going to have to be the bloody ray gun. If I was like, has ray gun? Who is that? The moment you get a ray gun, you'll stop getting pestered. It's not that I'll pester about this, I won't check for it. I'm just trying to optimize this away a little bit. Research is known as a little bit expensive. That should be slightly better though. So pre-CC checks goes to... That's all right. There's no checks there. There's nothing there anyway. So the lithium's fine. Iron. Wow, there's a lot on the iron one. That's okay. If you don't have a spider-bot base and you've lost more than one wave, I forgot about that. Like, if you never lose, it never pesters you about spider base. Should we put that at 2? I don't actually know if that's saved. Oh, it is. Good. And good morning, Half-Life. You're just saying hi. Hi, everyone. We'll come back to first checks in a moment. Just trying to work out if there's anything else. Ah, right. Okay, that's actually fine. That's all just going... You're not attached to Steam. That's all. Is achievement unlocked? Oops. Yeah. That's only if you don't have a spider-bot base. Most of these are correctly wrapped away. If we don't have a lab, which we do, so that's fine, that's not firing. That's cheap. Don't know if he's got an auto remover. That's predicated off that anyway. Oh, wait a moment. So what I've done is I have said, if you don't have an ore remover, then do that. So that should actually be here. So that should have fixed that one. Half-Life, but I had robot arms. They work like ACS. They really do. Hello, cat. Just check. That probably explains why I had the issues. So now, what happened? It wouldn't show you the author mission, but it wouldn't get any further either. Yeah, H4A, when one of those loops fills up. I don't think you can do it. There's no way of... what you need is a way of activating or deactivating a filter or a robot arm based on the throughput of the conveyor. So when the conveyor slows down, you stop putting stuff across. There's no current method for doing it. Oh, Mike, thank you for the host. I totally didn't see that because I'm incompetent. Thank you. I haven't seen you stream the game in a while, sir. I hope you do again. I like watching people stream the game. It's my best way of watching and doing work at the same time. Seeing how people play it, like seeing how other people play the game is really important. I mean, this is the thing. This is a real base. This is an honest to God base by a probably one of the more experienced modded Minecraft players out there, and by someone who's played the game before. So, critique while it's loading. He's got a segmented power base. Okay, so his power is different here, different there. It's not a centralized power system. He's got no rooms. He has a very half-assed system here. These things are horrendous on performance. He's hidden an entire underground... oh, well, that still doesn't... Just out of curiosity, what thing I can actually do on that? He's hidden an entire underground base. Yeah? Multiple layers like that are expensive and slow to run. So yeah, lots of things wrong. But this is how people play the game. It's not how I would like people to play the game. And I do try and persuade people to play the game in a way that is more efficient. But to a great degree, that's down to them. Bigger base, Andy, I'm guessing. I was just going to have a look at that and make sure I haven't actually done anything really stupid. Which is possible. Yeah, it's just rendering. Interestingly, they are Ralford. Yeah. It's just pure rendering too much. Although we are doing 2,400 draws. The holobase is a lot faster than it was. So normally we're drawing like 149 batches. I'll tell you what. Time is it? Okay. Let's finish off with what we were doing. So we're going to check inside here. Torch entity. Do torch tech. Interesting. Like a dot is really cheap. Okay, so I can probably turn that into a nothing. Cool. Item script I'd like to look at, but not much I can do. What was the other thing I just did? It was... Oh yeah, mission. I wasn't there long enough. Dang it. Okay, let's go back in. We're going to run the frame debugger on the holobase just to see if there is an issue. So I like people to use the holobase. It's important we use the holobase. I have plans to make the holobase super duper duper fast. Super fast. But that's going to have to wait. Ah, there we go. We've got some errors. Good. Fuck. Seriously? Storage hopper. Read. Is known. Item base. No. Is known. Item base. Let's just check here. Advanced. Oh, you are shitting me. No, wait. Where is advanced research? Oh, God. That's quite unusual. Usually I... Oh, shit. It needs to be lowercase. Bollocks. Oh, yeah. Should be... lowercase s. Capital T. Yeah, there's more than I thought there was going to be. No, so what the issue is that the key is matched at startup in a case-insensitive way, but at runtime, at a case-sensitive way. Yeah. This is probably just going to make that change too dangerous, faster or not. It looks like no other errors. It might... Oh, no, there's more. Oh, wait, I've... Where else is it T4 start? Oopsie. Match case. Oh, items, yeah. Yeah, it's getting to the realms now of there's just if there's just a few, maybe. Left control to super build, exclamation mark, quote, underscore. There we go. The missions are active now. Okay, so. Frame debugger. Frame debugger is fun. So the frame debugger lets me debug how the game renders the frame. It's really quite interesting. So, here's how the game works. Here's how the game actually works deep under the hood. Okay? And I'm very pleased to see that initially... see all those? They all rendered in one draw call. Now, it's interesting that those ones and those ones are in different... I suspect they're affected by different point lights. And I can put this... I thought it told me now why... I thought it now tells me why the batch breaks. Without that, there's not much use. So what's that? Now that's annoying as well, because those batches are breaking. That drew... How many? Why don't I seem to be able to get any information out of this? That drew a grass, some grass. That's really unhelpful, isn't it? Some storage hoppers. Ah, there we go. Why this draw call can't be batched the previous one? More likely, why is that one... This is the thing I don't understand. Now, I do know a bit about rendering, and I do know that if all of the things are the same, rendering the same mesh twice is quicker. So why the hell we go induction charger, gold bars, transmitter conveyor belt, gold bars is beyond me. Rendering... No, this isn't frame by frame. This is one frame. This is one frame. This is less than a frame. A frame is made up of 6,200 calls. Okay, so let's make a few notes here. I'll do it in the Trello. Performance. Tube assembler isn't instanced. No, you don't order by distance. Well, you can, because then you're saving calls, but not when you're instancing. Oh, wow. Output hopper, whatever that might be. I haven't done this in a very long time. Alright, so we do 6. Holy shit, Andy. Oh, no, wait, sorry. I was like, holy shit, they're expensive. They are actually quite expensive, Andy. I suspect we could have probably rendered more. We've just hit 30,000 indices for 6. Why this cannot be turned on? It is disabled in the current context to avoid said fighting. What? Amazing. We're drawing a mesh. But I don't know what it is. Wasps aren't. Ooh, that could be a performance jump. They do look nice, but they are... Andy could probably make them a lot quicker by doing very little work. Okay. Missile launcher not instanced. See, this is harder. It's much easier to profile CPU stuff, you say. No, wait, yes it is. It says it is. I don't believe it. Coiler not instanced. Smelter glow not instanced. Oh, look at this. Look at this lovely low-hanging fruit. My favourite kind of fruit. It looks like instance simple glow mod I've forgotten to enable. Yeah, it's the same shader, it's the same shader. Moving item obj. What's that? Bump mapped prop color glow. I'll check all of this, 'cause I wonder if they've all become detached. Non-instance properties set for... Oh. I like that, but it hasn't told me which one. Great. Bump mapped UV scroll has properties set that aren't... You're gonna love this. This is why I fucking hate Unity, okay? Why this draw call can't be back to the previous one. Non-instant properties set for instant shaders. Which properties? Don't just say, oh, yeah, some of the things have been changed. You need to tell me what things in a very specific way. There's a lot of these, Andy. I'm surprised. But like titanium plates, we're drawing... Well, 3. That's not as good as I was hoping. PCB... Wow, really? Wow. I doubt we'll get much out of those. There's already 6,000 verts. Output hopper. Oh, we've already done that one. It's up there. Wow. I haven't done this in ages. This is part of the 5.6 upgrade still. Oh, wow. You were saying that they look good, but the jet turbine has about a quarter of the vertices of the those other things. torches. Sorry, glow sticks. No instance. Yeah, the turbines have about a quarter of the vertices of the mass storage things. Right, that's fine. Then comes the segments. Blip, 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 blip. Now, there's not much we can do about that because they are fundamentally different. Okay, so let's skip that for a moment. Wow, I was like 10 minutes, 15 minutes in that. And what we'll do is we'll wait for... Oh, look at that! I didn't know it did that. There's a screenshot moment. See, I have a funny thing that it might be because it's sorted, but we'll find out in a sec. Lights, lights, lights. Okay. Lights. Now, see, that's wrong. So... Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to fix what I wanted to. Them. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so hollow cube. Hollow base wedge. Right. Now, these all use the same material, I hope. So, it uses FX instanced additives, no Z, right? Now, why is it being affected by forward lights? It shouldn't be. It should be an unlit shader. Okay, instance renderer affected by forward lights lighting off Unity. This is not going to take. I'm going to find the instance too. I basically need to say to it, I'm surprised I haven't turned shadows off. Okay. I see. How do I turn off lighting? Unity Shader Lab disabling lighting. Is this a CG program? Yeah. It'll be a Pragma lighting off just before the CG program line. Yeah, it's not that low resolution. Curious, I've got a higher resolution one of those. Star Splash. I'm not actually sure where it is. The lightweight machine housing cart using the copper housing animations. I don't believe you. Project settings, player. So this needs to be a sprite. Oh, that mip mapping. Sprite packer. Sprite packer. Always enabled. Oh, the mip mapping kills me. Generate mip maps. Tickety boo. Mwah, that's professionalism. Okay, so that has potentially fixed the holobase-ness. Objects are affected by different forward lights. Really? Because I said lighting off. Great. I just love how little answers there are. Right, no replies. I'll give it a thumbs up. But this guy, I mean, this is the problem with Unity, right? The moment you get offer of how do I make a guy with a sword and a gun, no responses. Oh wait, oh, there's 2 responses. I apologise. I'm not a robot. See, I have a horrible feeling what I need to do is to... This is an old type of instancing shader. I don't want to move to new ones. And the colour is... Yeah, I mean, the problem is it's not instancing. Well, it's barely instancing. I'm going to grab a drink and see if I can find a thing. Annoying. Back in a mo, though. Yeah, there's no lighting. This is the simplest of shaders here. Unfortunately, there's no chance of me getting any fucking help. But yeah, it's not instance. I ticked instancing and it's just not. Like, you can see. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Right, that's render transparent geometry. This is in forward alpha render. That's the other camera. Transparent render forward alpha. Yeah, Z test said right. What? Fuck me. Fuck me. Hello, how can I turn the shader off? And the guy's like, you can download all the Unity shaders and then look at it, and then that's a fucking awful answer. The answer is, why don't you go and work it out yourself? Wow. Switching lighting on and off from script. So in this case, it's in the past, but after it. Subshader, past lighting off. Lighting is on by default. Oh god, this is from 2010. Ah. Yeah, so I don't think I can fix that one, unfortunately. Because Unity is a big pile of fucking stupid. Like, it's ridiculous. I can't. Like, it really is. I just out of curiosity, we do actually have a separate camera for it. Legacy Vertex Lit. Ah. What are we at? Interesting. I thought that may have actually made a difference. The problem is, right, what I want to do is I want to ask on the forum, hello, I have this shader. It is an instant shader. It's very quick. It's very efficient, but it's being affected. But I will never get a response. Guaranteed. I don't know. The only other possible option, and it's unlikely, is to go to standard, transparent, specular highlights, no. Reflections, no. Still no. That's worse. That's a lot worse. That's interesting. Wedge. It could also be, unfortunately, that it's just wrong. Like, entirely possible. It's just literally and simply wrong. But if I look at the select shader, Cast shadows, no. Shadow, no. Fixed function, no. Might be able to get something up by looking at the compiled code, but probably not. Is that doing it? Or did Unity just crash compiling a single tiny shader? I think we all know the answer to that question, don't we? There we go. Yeah, there's no lighting in this. There still isn't. Unfortunately, this rapidly gets outside of my... This is what I could do with a dedicated graphics program. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, but I'm not a professional, dedicated graphics programmer. I'm just I'm a bit of a jack of all trades. Yeah, I don't know, unfortunately. So that's a bit annoying. So I guess I will instead work my way through the other things. Where'd it go? PCB trolley. Oh yeah, naughty Andy. Right. What? Right. What is that, and what's it using? PCB normally uses copper material probably. Oh, or no, wait, there it is. Oh, that looks. Wait, why? That looks okay. Why does copper material look so wrong? That's totally wrong. Should be using instance bump map reflective, first of all. Instance bump map reflective, firstly. Secondly, it should be using... Second, it should be using that, apparently. And yeah, I'm a bit bemused at what's happened there. And this also... Wow. Do we have slightly different textures? We do. The tin one has a, oh my god, seriously? The tin one oh my So this is using what's called PCP diffuse, but that should be instance bump map reflective. Cool. That should have just actually fixed a lot of things. Tube assembler. Instance bump map reflective. See, what I want for Unity, I want a big button. Mark, show me everything that's not instanced and not static. You know, the stuff I care about, basically. But that should have fixed, hopefully, all of those bits. They're all using the same material. The material was wrong. The annoying thing is that it's the material. It's not the shader that has it flipped off. That's why I've missed a few. I thought I got them all. What one was that? There's extruder. What's that one? That's the coil. Wow, there's a bunch of these. Glowy stuff. Materials. No, Andy, all I'm doing is it's just the material. Some of them are not marked as enable GPU instancing. It's as simple as that. All the batteries use what? Sorry. I doubt they use copper material. It looks like at some point copper material accidentally got messed about with. Like all of these, literally all I'm doing, genuinely, is ticking the box marked instance. So now this one is, yeah, so this one, that doesn't instance. Here we go, not instanced, instanced. The thing is about these particular ones is I don't necessarily care about everything, but I do care about ones where there is a what's it call it? Oh, we have a fuel canister. Why are we still using SF21? It looks like Todd didn't make a fuel canister creator material, but did make... Oh, there it is, canister assembler.mat. I'll fix that. No, the texture doesn't exist. It's not there. Like, the textures are there, but there's no material for it. I will check materials. There's the empty canister, there's the metal canister, and the jet fuel canister, and that's it. And if I look at it where it's spelled correctly, we've got the canister assembler, which is what I'm about to do, chlorine canister, empty canister, freon canister, resin canister diffuse, and sulfur canister. Oh, the word canister stopped having any meaning. But all I'm doing, genuinely, is ticking that box on things that aren't. I don't know why Unity doesn't just tick it all by default. We'll just be done with it. I agree it should have been, Andy, but it hasn't been. What can I say? Yeah, that looks a little better. I don't really know. I can't get it just right because it's just I don't have the... That looks awfully bright. Metallic alpha or albedo alpha? No, that one. Alright. And I did take the button. Yeah. Okay, so this is one of the dynamically loaded materials that's the issue here. Resources, dynamic textures. Oh. Yeah. Wow, there's loads of them. That all of the dynamically loaded stuff is not instanced. Ah, sentry guns are. Shame. Trenches are now. Hive mines, yeah, whatever, might as well. Minecarts already were. Like, there's no thinking involved, yeah? You just basically go, everything is instanced. There's no reason not to instance anything. That's what annoys me about this stuff. They add it in, but they haven't... Right, biomass fat. Material, biomass fat controller, biomass fat controller. Ah, my goodness me. A lot of the multi-blocks did not... Wow, really? Energy transmitter diffuse. I wonder where that's used. It depends, Andy. It depends how many of them you build. That's the thing. So if you're looking at, let's say, the coilers, you have 8 coilers generally in a world. You might have 10 or 12. Let's say you have 12. You're looking at more or less 12 times faster. So it can't hurt. It definitely can't hurt. Arthur, there's no point. Constructor bots are done. CPH Mart as well. Oh, energy transmitter. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, it's now instance. Yeah, Todd's going to have to just basically just redo a lot of them. So the geological surveyor is also not instance, which is kind of funny because I use that particular thing everywhere. It won't hurt, though. I mean, it definitely won't make anything worse. A lot of this is the 5.6 upgrade, because they redid, like, I was an early adopter of the instancing. What happened? They were like, holy shit, this is a massive performance increase. We should use it everywhere. And so they did. And let's delete those old ones. They're just unused. And so what happened is they adopted it because they kind of went, wow, this is an amazing idea. Okay, I'm going to make that one bright magenta. And if it turns up everywhere, I don't want to use it. Wow. What, seriously, Andy? The doors of this are using SF20. Holy shit, they are as well. And that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Wow. That should be fixed, shouldn't it? I doubt you mapped it to them. Maybe no, it just happens to sort of work, doesn't it? I wonder what that should be. Maybe it should be Rock Crusher Diffuse. I'll make a note for you, Andy. Correctly map. What was it called? Sorry. Macerator door L and R. Just looks like they've never been mapped. I mean, you should be able to map them to the same texture. Yeah, like probably that bit, without too much pain. I'll flip on instancing for that one though, but obviously that's totes incorrect. Because these are fine, these are all mapped to the same thing. The fuck is Belt Diffuse 01? That's a totally different... That's the sort of thing that we kind of... Like, we've got loads of belts, so it should really be probably that one. That's the frozen one. Yeah, that one. But instead we've got a very shiny version. Again, I'll make this one bright magenta, so if it ever turns up, I'd be like, oh, I'll fix that. Yeah, see, there's the bright one. Bolt. I'll blame wings. Silly wings. Like, look at these extra ones we've got. Okay, we've got like 6 belts. I mean, I'd like to delete them, but at least if I just tint them pink, at least the game won't throw a flid at me. Oh, hold on, you can't see it. Look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was wrong too. But it's this sort of thing that eventually starts to bog down the performance. The doors are matte. I wonder what to then. I don't mind, like, you know, hooking them up. I just need to know what to. See, there's another one of these copper conveyor items. Copper. Is that little? Oh, that's correct. Overclocker. Yeah, so we've got conveyor items copper. I don't even know where that's used, if anywhere. It shouldn't be used. Like, I know these to assemble, but I don't think they actually... conveyor items copper. Find references in scene. This never works, this function. Never used. Yeah, now those cannot be instanced. That's quite annoying. Titanium material is... And that uses copper conveyor part. Ah, but that uses the correct copper conveyor parts. Well, it'll be fast at the end of the day. Jet turbine. I think I just did that one. Because that was... Circle inner. Oh, wow. I've got a lot of these. And they all use Logic Machine Specular. Except this one, which uses Logic Machine's Glow, which is now instanced. Okay, should be fixed. Clockmaker's done. Enricher is done. PSB. Really? Which part of the PSB? Not that I'm calling you a liar, Mr. Game, but I find that a little hard to believe. And wow. Holy shit, I hope it's been saving as I go along. Should be alright though. Oh no, it didn't save, or I didn't. Damn you, Unity. Holy shit. I've lost loads of the shit I did. Fuck me, Unity. I will press Control S a bunch more then, you piece of shit. A lot of what I was doing was tidying up the thingies. At least he's using the right belts. They're all okay. Wow. So, Andy, that is still using SF30. I mean, I'll leave it like that for the moment, but yeah. I'm using... Now, these should all be okay. And very nice they look too. Pipe, whatever the fuck pipe is. Compendio 4. Compendio 5. Oh wow, that wasn't. Oh, that's a good save. Stripe glow. Ah, now why can't that do it? Unlit glow. I don't understand why some things can't instance. It just doesn't give me the option for that. I don't know why. They're all done. Cool. Electric light wasn't. I wonder what that is. And this one, Andy, is using SS6. Yeah, do we have something for... Hold on, the one in the research station should surely be right. It's using SF6. Brilliant. What is it? It should be using Threat Station Diffuse. It should be using that one, apparently. Research station. We use this one so often. It's so naughty. Sorry. Not that sorry. Yeah, we use it, Andy, in... oh, hold on. Look. That's an... Oh, I can't show you. We use it in so many places. Like here. I mean, even if it... Unity, you dare. You fucking dare. Don't you dare crash on me, piece of shit. Even if they're all wrong, at least if they're all wrong... they will be consistently all wrong. Yeah, thanks, Yancy. Thank you. It's. I don't think you're correct, Andy. You mean that? I can map them all to that if you like. Is no bother. The hell's that? Resin Andy, why on earth is that using that material? That's using candy cane. How on earth has that happened? This is the refined resin container, apparently. Well, I haven't. You say that. That was the lithium coil. I mean, I can definitely assure you I haven't touched it. No, it's not the outside. Oh, okay, it's the thing. But I. Cool. I'm glad you have. No. I'm not being clear. It hasn't been candy cane the whole time. That's my point. I have no idea how that has ended up as candy cane. Unless I've just never noticed. It's possible. That's the refined resin container. And in that one, the compressor is made up of two materials. Chrome blue, fine. And candy cane. What? But it should really be using some sort of glow, like Research Pod Glow or Glow Pod Purple or. Tell it, let's just go back in the game. Let's just have a quick look at that one. I think Dara's got some of it by his resin handling stuff. I'm not blaming you, by the way, Andy. I think it's more likely that Unity's getting confused. That's kind of why I want to get rid of a lot of these old instance rendery things, because they are like the old materials, because we just have so many materials. Okay, his lab's off this way, isn't it? Those ones, Andy. There's no way they've had candy cane stripes without me noticing previously. That will do there. That looks all right, at least for now. Onwards. Smelter glow. It was glowy stuff done. Extruder. Really? They've been using the candy cane thing all this time, and no one has ever noticed or pointed it out. Where's my list? There it is. Missile launcher. Now, missile launcher, that should be quite a boost. Oh, it says it already is. What isn't then? Well, the missile assemblers definitely ain't. Yeah, I know it's partly that thing's fault. Wings, but like this machine has 4 textures. It has missile assembler diffuse map, missile fin AUV, default, and basic missile diffuse. Well, basic missile diffuse doesn't seem to be used. Nothing just went magenta. Well, these still have to be done at some point, Andy. Haha. Is that using, yep, SF barrel. That actually, what is that? Compressor. What does compressor normally use? Compressor diffuse. Hey. It's using the new oh, it's using the old robot arm, yeah. Now I think this one might be used all over. That's fine. So we've got one that's used all over. So that's used there. That's cool. That's fine. Now instanced. Missiles are sadly already instanced, so no gain there. Yeah, at some point this whole selection of things needs doing, doesn't it? Right, these are all me, and they're all kit bashed. Hey, threat scanner is now instance. Good, good. And go on. Ah, it's already done. Sad times. Now, what's wrong with... And this one, that's the same material. Yep. I thought this one was complaining, I have to say. But it all seems to be the missile launcher thing. Time is it? So I need to leave here in about 45 minutes for the garage. I'll be back at 4-ish, but I've got a meeting at 5, so I probably won't stream again the rest of the day. Oops. Okay. Extruder done. I'll check the coiler. I don't know if you saw, Andy, the carry drones are ever so high poly, I noticed. Circle inner's done. I'm going to skip the piece because I think that was just wrong. Okay, so... Oh, right, that's not used. Oh, they're the quarry, aren't they? They're the quarry machine. I forgot. Oh, Kit Bash ahoy. Let's have a look. I think I'm right. There's the actual quarrying machine. I have to say, Andy, I should probably use more things, shouldn't I? Because I don't. That's actually quite nice, and I don't think I've ever used that for a kit bashy thing. But yes, you're totally correct. It's the quarry. Let's just verify. What did you call the quarry mesh? That's how I verify where everything came from. Is your mesh name? AI mover. Really? AI mover. Oh yeah, there was some. Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember. The AI mover was the what turned into something else. That turned into the AI mover in the end. Okay, the scanner's now done as well. Yeah, because if you look at the input drones, carry drones, yeah, I remember now they were supposed to have the cube on the top of them, weren't they? Like, don't know if you remember, they were supposed to look like that. Maybe at some bizarrely arbitrary scale, apparently, Andy. Apparently? Apparently. Yes, they were supposed to look like that, weren't they? I forgot. I totally forgot. I will make a note on that because it would be quite nice to have that because they look quite cool, wouldn't they? Though they, at the very least, they should just have a storage crate there, even if they're not actually carrying the item they're carrying. But I'll make a note because that's a nice, certainly for. I'll just put it on the notes. Add carry cube to carry drone. Then you can see if it's going out or coming back. Performance. Machine block assembler. Wow, it's not either. Okay, none of them are. Now they are. Oh god, it's earlier than I thought. Do the macerator doors if you like. I don't know what this has been mapped to, but if they're mapped to the macerator thingy a bit, not a bad idea. Does the Master Racer not have the animation? I thought it did. I will make a note on that one. Okay, done. Moving item obj. Let's just check these while I'm here. There's something here called Creator Texture Sheet. I'm just marking things off pink that I don't know what they are. There's something here called Creator Texture Sheet in the bot doc material. That I kind of expect isn't ever used. Oh, the output matter mover wasn't instanced for tier 2. How strange. Wow. So cubes on conveyors weren't instanced. I wonder if they are now. That's a huge jump. What item was it? Instanced by color glow, yeah. Hydrogen. I think I did that one. Yep. Caller I did. Hydrogen I did. Missile launcher. Yeah, that's after the crash. Restart station. Output hopper. Yeah, I don't know what this was. This was the mass storage hoppers. Indeed, not that is, but yeah, see that can't be instanced. I don't know why. I think I've already done this one now. Yep. And these are also done, I hope. Sadly so. Output hopper. Manufacturing plants, apparently. Not specifically the manufacturing plant, but all the little animated bits in it. And the problem with that is that we've got 2 copies of the top arm. So just they're now twice as quick to render. And the base itself, sadly, so. And that one, yep. And the little radar dish. Which I'd just like to point out is the worst textured thing in the entire universe. It's horrible. Well, today has been a good day of performance. Tube assembler. Is now. What the hell's all these Andes? Oh, these are power booster chargers. Oh yeah, they're all still. Holy shit, they're not even slightly different. Do they have a glow? No. Are rooms which have an hole supposed to have an issue putting items down? You mean machines, not items. And when we say a hole, a room with a hole is not a room. So identity free do torturous machine entities? Identity free. Okay, spring load. If you have a room with a hole in it, it's not a room. So I don't know what you're talking about. Glow sticks. Yeah, why would it? If you make a hole in a wall, then things go wrong. It's not supposed to, but you're the one punching holes in the wall, dude, not me. Damn, that smoke looks nice. Looks even nice with a light on. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, if you punch holes in a wall in a room, I don't think the machine necessarily correctly disconnects. And then what happens, it tends to be able to find a smaller room and just gets confused. Cheese and ham. Okay, let's look at the wasp, because apparently the wasps are not using instance rendering, and that would be quite a so you get a lot of all of these. Flying insect. Oh god, so bosses weren't instance. Boss wings weren't instance. Now I don't know for a fact. Well, I don't have any clue at all about how instancing works on excavator base. Excavator map probably not used. I've no idea how instancing works on skin mesh renderers. Like literally zero. Ah, no, the battery animations are not instanced. Cool. That's a whole bunch more. Why doesn't that seem to be making any difference at all? So these should all be instanced, I hope. Wasp pristine, yeah. Spoiled organics weren't. Okay, they're all now bump mapped. Fast heavies. Yep, heavies are now instanced. That's going to make a huge difference. Like the wasps. There's a lot of wasps. At some point, Andy, I do want to get these working. I do like these. I love the name of the texture. Wasp texture, better eye size. At some point, I do want to hook up the other types of bugs, the freeze bugs and the poison bugs. So many things to do, so little time. And the idea was also that wasps could spawn in a number of colours. Not done. I am planning on doing a pass on mobs this patch, because we've got the aggressive mobs mutator. Now, quite what that will consist of, I don't know. I have a feeling... Huh? Now, this one? No, that's the robot wasp. Wow, that's so old. The text is only 512 by 512. What about these? Haha. Oh, to be fair though, you don't have to build multiple ones. I suspect I just fixed those. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put 64 4 segments. Tired of people choosing stupid detail, then whining the DD is too low. This will be better. If the FPS drops below 5, exclamation mark, it'll flip to 32M. Right, let's go back in and see how the frame rate is, shall we? Give it a moment. Overall, I think it's been better. I mean, our frame rate was 17. Now we're at 30, and I'm profiling. So I've gone from 17 to 38. And that's pretty good. That's a doubling of frame rate. Oh, interesting. Infinity War's got the first reviews have come in, and they are getting 5 stars. Wow, saved by batching, 48,000. That's crazy as well. Okay. I love if you look at let's. I love how the game looks when it's still in the progress of crashing slowly. There we go. That looks so cool when you've got the. Let's open that up. That's the bloom pass. So there's people going on about the bloom, by the way. See that little picture at the bottom left? That's the bloom. Yeah, I should be able to grab that. I think, Andy, without crashing the game. Oh no, there's so much bloom. Now, interestingly, in this particular shot, there are very few mesh station pipe flow. Oh yeah, because Direwolf's only got like 2 pipes. I don't know, Ferris. Certainly, if any reviewer ever find out they were being bribed, but in that case that would intimate that all Marvel films, all Disney films, got glowing reviews, and that's certainly not the case. You're also intimating that DC are unable to which is Warner Brothers, for heaven's sake. You are intimating that they are unable to have the same leverage over reviewers, which is quite unlikely. Yeah, I was actually curious, who is the Infinity War director? The Russo brothers. I don't know who they are. Oh, he's the Captain America guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did Civil War Captain America. Or they did it. We'll, Oh, it's the Community guy. Okay, cool. Yeah. And he's doing the next Ghostbusters film. I can't see it till Sunday, because it doesn't come out over here until the 26th. And I'm away Friday, Saturday. So Sunday's the first time I get there. It's doing that thing where it's quite hard to actually... Okay. Circle inner. Can I actually... Okay, so let's make a few more notes. Circle inner, not turbine base, apparently. Oh yeah, okay, that one probably that probably didn't. Instance MSU memory set, but MSM, sorry. Okay, Ferris. So you're saying, or you're intimating, but not saying for some reason. You're saying that Disney bribed the reviewers. Is that what you're saying? And you're also telling me that Warner Brothers are unable to bribe reviewers. That are those the pair of statements you are attempting to make with that? Conveyor belt has non-instance properties set for instance shader. Oh, conveyor. Objects have different material property blocks. I am busy. Oh, fuck's sake. Rock thing, rendering different meshes. Where's it gone? Let's fix those. Let's circle inner. Aha. Circle inner. Okay, conveyor object. This is the slope. Slope. And they are not mapped. Instance, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. What's it called? SCEDB, is it not? Yeah. Interestingly, it looks like SCEDB is broken. It is now. Organic rock thing. It's just called rock thing, isn't it? Pardon me. Good job, by the way, Andy. Rock thing. Brilliant. Oh, it is instance. I'm not sure what that was. And finally, I think the pyro. And then I am going to go and grab a drink. Bingo. Right, save that. Back in a moment with a drink. Back in a minute. Sorry, I just got a very confusing note through the door saying that my parcel has arrived, but they've left it with my neighbour in the neighbour's skip. I'm like, what? But my neighbour's not in, and it's not in the skip. So God knows what's going on. Okay, so I've got about 5 minutes before I need to go. So I'm dropping my car off, and then I will, I don't know, wander around or something. Shouldn't be long, and then I'm back at, give or take, 4-ish. And then, then I've got a meeting, so I probably won't actually bother coming back on. So I won't be streaming again until tomorrow, probably. What I will do though, I'll whirl around for the quickest moment. If all looks good, we'll make a build. As long as I don't choke to death first. Actually, does feel that's pretty good. I mean, we're now hitting low 40s, so that's pretty awesome. In fact, I will be around. By the way, I should be on my phone on Discord and all that. So I will make a build. And then pretty much head out immediately after that. Wow, the cat decided he doesn't want the camera at him at all. Okay, build win 64, so that'll take up for a little while. Oh, never mind, yeah. Monster update to every machine I noticed not instancing. What else did I do? I hate it when, like, it feels like I haven't done enough. God damn. Yeah. Optimizations to mission manager. Optimizations to player movement. What was the other one? Further torch optimizations. So I'm gonna make it up for myself when I get back. Push in torch data from thread profile. Okay, we'll just make the build now. So I'm in for a few more minutes. You got any questions? Now's a good time. Yeah. Fixed potential block and repetition on or thief mission. Maybe I should just start the player with an ore thief. Oh, well, that didn't take very long to build. Upload wins 64. Uploading. Cha cha cha. Oh, here we go. Uploading. I will be curious, but if you are going to see it, if you do see any more performance boosts in your local build, if you try out patch 20, it should be loads faster there. Like literally, I doubled the speed of Direwolf's world with my changes. Every time this happens, I always think to myself, "That's it. There's nothing left. There's no more I can do," and I'm always wrong. Right, I will see you guys, well, probably tomorrow. Give us feedback on the patch, though. Let me know if things are faster for you. Should be. So, yeah, take care. Talk soon. This is where I count to, like, 5 before I hit stop streaming, so doesn't get cut off 1, 2, 3, 4,